and David Adders. Also from the near side of the field, number 11 is Brendan Derrick and Justin Miller, number 68. Toss of the coin is about to take place. They toss the coin. It falls on the artificial turf, and McMinn Central has won the toss. In the strong wind blowing from left to right as we look down on the field, Springfield Yellow Jackets, the visiting team, they're on the far side of Dudley Field. Discussion continues among the captains and the officials. McMinn Central has won the toss. They will receive. So McMinn Central in their blue uniforms with white numbers, white helmets, will receive. Springfield will kick and will have the wind at their back in the first quarter. Springfield, of course, in the gold pants, white shirts, black numbers. Well, the Springfield Yellow Jackets have been in the Clinic Bowl before. Back in 1956 and 57 in the Clinic Bowl, and Jerry Pearson played in both of those ball games. Springfield tied MBA 0-0 in 56 and tied Hillsborough 0-0 in 57. Wasn't a lot of scoring. Must have been a defensive struggle, Jerry.
Our quarterback, both those teams, we had a tremendous offense. But we had snow in 56 and we had rain in 57, and it was, but it's something that I'll always remember.
All right, we'll tell you about other games that the Yellow Jackets have played here at Vanderbilt in just a few moments. Verdell Brooks getting ready to kick off for the Yellow Jackets as this game is all set to get underway, and the moment that the coaches and players have been looking forward to ever since last Friday night is here. And the week of preparation, I'm sure, has been a little bit taxing on both of these teams getting ready.
Yes, no doubt about it, but in a lot of ways, there was a lot more pressure on these coaches last week than there is today. It's a more pressure-packed game the semifinals is.
Verdell Brooks comes forward, sends it downfield high, end over end, and McMinn Central gets us started. Toby Baptiste is down there to put pressure, and reversing his field, Dustin Thomas. He'll be dropped at the 15. So Dustin Thomas, 6 feet 165 and a senior, doesn't have much return yardage on the opening kickoff.
That one little move he made to the sideline cost him about 15 yards of field position, and with the wind at Springfield's back, that's a tremendous advantage.
Brandon Derrick will bring his team up to the line of scrimmage. They come up in an I formation with wideouts on both sides of the field, a split end and a flanker or slot back to the right side, and a split end to the left. Quarterback takes a lot of time, looks over the defense, and will hand off to the fullback. He comes into the middle. Not much there for Peeler. Joe Peeler, 6'1", 195, and a senior, stopped up inside. Well, what can you tell us about McMinn Central's offense? We know you mentioned earlier they run out of the veer offense.
Well, that's a little change up there. They came out in an Iowa Twins. Now they're in their veer set this snap, so they're back into what they do well, I think.
Okay. Split backs. Quarterback fakes to Peeler, and LeBron Williams makes the tackle as the handoff goes to Jason Cooley. Cooley, 6 feet, 180-pound sophomore. A big offensive line for McMinn Central, and some pretty good-sized running backs.
Yeah, it sure is. They ran a counter tray there trying to pull two linemen. I don't think they can do that against Springfield. They're going to have to run their true veer attack to move the ball.
All right. Two wideouts to the left side of the field. Derrick looking to the right, back to the left. And he's going to drop to throw. A little pressure. It gets away. And now will be hit from behind by Toby Baptiste. Toby Baptiste closing in on him from behind to make the tackle at the 18, far short of the first down. So it's 4th down and about 7, and we're going to see the first punt of the ball game. McMinn Central getting ready to give up the football, and that's Joe Peeler back there in punt formation as the Yellow Jackets have LeBron Williams dropping back deep.
Well, we'll get the first check with the wind right here, Walter, and see how it's going to affect the kicking game. Looks like it's going to be a big effect, too. That was a very poor punt. Springfield wants to fill these punts if they probably can because they'll dance forever on this turf.
All right, ball bounces up across the 45 to the McMinn Central 47 where the Yellow Jackets take over. So the Springfield offense coming on the field. Jerry, I thought you might want to say something about Chico Gardner receiving the Mr. Football Award.
Well, of course, that signifies the greatest player in the state at that classification, and it's a tremendous honor, and congratulations to Chico.
Out of the wing tee. Williams in motion. They give it to Johnson, the fullback. Johnson for 2 to the 45. 2nd down and 8 coming up. 2nd year in a row, of course, a Springfield player has won the Mr. Football Award. The Yellow Jackets have had a player nominated and in the finalists for the last 3 years. That speaks well of the school.
It sure does. That's a tremendous thing, and that may never be topped.
Summers turns and gives to Chico Gardner. And McMinn Central defensing the play pretty well.
Coach Thomas really respects this defensive group. He was talking to me this week about he was more concerned about their defense than he was their offense. And these first 2 plays, you can see why.
3rd down and 8. No gain on that last play. Chico Gardner, Mr. Football, pulled down at the 45. Split into the left and the wing to the right. As Jarrell Summers fakes the handoff to Gardner, drops the throw, pass across the middle, is intercepted. Deflected into the air, intended for Johnson, the fullback, and it has been intercepted. Interception made by Brandon Derrick, the quarterback for McMinn Central, so a break for the Chargers. Good field position.
Yeah, that was a big break. I don't know if they're going to be able to see to throw across the middle against this big front of McMinn's, but they'll settle in, and we'll have a football game here in a few minutes.
All right, split in left, flanker to the right. Derrick looks over the defense. There's our veer attack. And going wide to the right side with the football, number 25, Jason Cooley, 180-pound sophomore. And he'll move that ball for about a 3-yard gain.
That outside veer and Coach Thomas's defensive ends are going to have to really fight the tight end to play that play all day long. It's really tough against split 6 defense. 2nd
down for the Chargers. Clinic Bowl 3A state championship game. Derrick, quarterback, keeps the ball. Fred Wicks is all over him around his ankles, and he'll pull him down. As the quarterback sticking that ball in there and riding the halfback right up across the 45, and then the quarterback pulling the ball out. Derrick keeps the ball for about another 2-yard gain.
They'll mix this outside veer with the inside veer most of the day, and the problem with the veer is turnovers. So I know Springfield is going to work hard to try to get a couple of turnovers off them today.
Big 3rd down play out near midfield. The Chargers from McMinn Central. And a hole opens with the football. Number 25 for what may be a 1st down, Jason Cooley. He has moved the chains as Cooley is brought down by Chico Gardner at the 47. The first down of the ball game goes to the McMinn Central Chargers.
Veer attack makes you pursue hard in the direction the ball's going, and then this counter trey, this counter attack coming back is really tough. Backside is going to have to stay home and be disciplined the rest of the afternoon.
Split into the right, flanker to the left. Derrick again looks over the defense. There's the veer, and he keeps the football. Springfield covering it pretty well. Jackets Baptiste in on the stop, along with Baldwin. Derrick tackled for really no gain on the play.
They had a pull read there. They had to give to the dive back, and the quarterback couldn't quite mess with him and had to keep it. That's, again, that outside veer is going to be tough on those defensive ends.
Clock is running here in the first quarter. We have 5.5 minutes left first quarter. No score in the football game. Second down and still about 10 at the Springfield 47. And here's the give to Peeler. Peeler will move it for a 2-yard gain to the 45. Joe Peeler with the football. And linebackers in on the stop. Carlos Turner. Brad Gaines also there. It's going to be third down and 8. Another big third down play.
Yeah, it is. I've been impressed so far with their quarterback. He's checking everything at the line of scrimmage, and I'm sure he's making his veer reads and calls before he snaps the ball.
2 wide outs to the right side. The end on the left side remains tight as Derrick drops to throw. He's hit and sacked. Coming in for the Yellow Jackets to make the defensive play is Terrence Woodard, the Night Owl, getting in there to bring Brandon Derrick down for a big loss on the play. Back to the McMinn Central 45. And again, fourth down and Peeler in punt formation.
I don't think, being a veer team, they're going to be able to stand these third and longs on their passing game. They're going to have to stay on schedule on these things.
Punt almost blocked. Peeler did a good job just getting that one away. And again, not a great punt at all, down to the Springfield 37. Let's take a timeout. It's at the Springfield 36. First and 10 for the Jackets after this timeout.
No other furniture store in Springfield measures up to Stewart Williams Company. Come by today and see for yourself the unmatched beauty, quality, comfort, and craftsmanship of our huge inventory. We carry only quality name brand furniture at competitive prices, and we finance our own accounts. Don't forget, free setup and delivery. Stewart Williams Company, a mighty good house to deal with. At Rods in Springfield, we carry tires to fit almost any vehicle, on the road or on the farm. We have a large selection of quality tires like Kelly, Firestone, Michelin, Uniroyal, and Bridgestone. We also offer custom wheel mounting and balancing.
Hi, I'm Rod Stucker, owner of Rods. Remember, you can buy a cheaper tire, but you can't buy a better tire cheaper than from me, and I can back it up.
Rod's Car Care Center in Springfield, keeping your car running right.
The Yellow Jackets taking over the football at their own 36 after again holding McMinn Central. Springfield committed the first turnover of the ball game as McMinn Central came up with a pass interception a moment ago. Jackets up to the line of the wing tee. Unbalanced line, and the give to Chico Gardner, who cuts it back. And he'll be tackled after a short gain by Carl Wenzel.
Backside pursuit. Yeah, it's going to be tough to cut back on these kids. They're a well-coached defense. They've been very impressed with them. I think Coach Kirk Williams is going to have to stay with this wing tee attack and just go 3 or 4 yards rather than think home run.
All right, up to the line again. Springfield in their wing tee, and up the middle, a hole for the pullback. Here's David Johnson bouncing off one tackler at the 45, up to the 48, and that will be a Yellow Jacket first down. First down of the ball game for Springfield. McMinn Central also has one, so the Jackets and the Chargers are equal on first downs, one apiece.
Buck trap will make them stay at home, and that'll help that buck sweep later on.
12-yard gain on the play.
An unbalanced line here, so they'll go strong.
Chico to the left at the midfield stripe, just one step away, but he was not able to make that step, moving the ball across the midfield stripe to the McMinn Central 49. One thing about it, the Yellow Jackets have had good field position.
Yeah, as long as they can keep this good field position, and even if the wind is against them later, as long as they're in around midfield, they'll be in good shape.
Springfield, after a gain of 2, second and 8. Clock shows 2:20 left here in the first quarter of the Clinic Bowl 3A state championship game. Up the middle, fullback Johnson manages to push the ball to about the 46, about a 2-yard gain. That's going to leave Springfield facing a 3rd down and 6. With 2 minutes left in the first quarter, want to remind you, you can enjoy Domino's Pizza while you watch Yellow Jacket football on cable television. Domino's Pizza invites you to give them a call at 384-2100. Large pizza, 3 toppings, 2-liter Coke, and twisty bread, only $11.99 plus tax. Call now and order your Domino's Pizza. Jarrell Summers rolls out with the ball, fires, pass, incomplete. Pass thrown a little bit behind Terrence Woodard, the intended receiver, at the McMinn Central 36.
Yeah, he broke contain and got the corner then. As long as he can do that and not have to throw across the middle, I think he's going to have receivers open. That was just a little misfire, but it's going to be there for the rest of the day if they can block those defensive ends and get the QB on the corner.
1:38 left in the first quarter. Springfield, 4th down near the McMinn Central 45, and the Jackets are in punt formation. LeBron Williams will be punting for the first time in the game. Gets a good stop, punts it to the near side of the field. It's going to hit at the 10, head to the end zone. Boy, that ball really bounces on the turf. You pointed that out earlier.
Boy, it's amazing, Walter. It's not being able to practice on this turf. It's hard to tell the kids before the game that you've got to feel those things if you possibly can. But as the game goes on, they'll realize this and start trying to get over there. But that was a heck of a punt. I doubt they could have fielded that anyway.
All right, it's into the end zone. Timeout on the field, 1.5 minutes left. First quarter, no score. Back in a moment. Springfield Cleaners and Coin Laundry and Moreland Shopping Center behind Shoney's can also handle all of your shoe repair work in their Precision Shoe Repair Shop. They're open from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. until 3:30 on Saturday, closed Sunday with after-hours pickup available at the Coin Laundry. They also offer package express shipping. Stop by and see them soon. Springfield Cleaners, Coin Laundry, Precision Shoe Repair, and Package Express in Moreland Shopping Center behind Shoney's in Springfield. The Chargers from McMinn Central up to the line of scrimmage, starting at their own 20.
Big line split.
Quarterback. Oh, good defense for the Yellow Jackets. Springfield just stepping up in the hole. And coming up with a loose football is Antoine Elliott. But I think they're going to say that the quarterback was down before Antoine Elliott managed to pull that football out of there. But pretty good defense on the play.
You notice those big line splits. This quarterback is really having to hustle to get to his dive backs, and he's getting it on their hip. And that's the reason for that fumble there.
Brandon Derrick again. Looks to the left, back to the right. Wide outs on both sides. Quarterback fakes the pass, wants to run. No, says Fred Wicks. Fred Wicks will knock Brandon Derrick down. They'll spot him for a yard gain on forward progress, the officials say. So the ball near the 21. It now becomes 3rd down and 9. Coach, anything in particular you can tell us about either team that you've noticed here early?
Well, again, Coach Thomas was concerned about that one particular play we just saw, faking dive and throwing back to the tight end back week. But they worked on it hard this week and had it covered there.
All right, up to the line, 3rd down. And about 9 near the 21. Quarterback again to throw. Airs it out. And it's going to be complete as the defensive back fell down. And it's going to go for a touchdown. Down the near side of the field with a football is Dion Miller, 5'11", 165, and a sophomore. Jarrell Summers, the defensive back, fell down and left the receiver wide open. And it's a touchdown, 80-yard touchdown pass play. Well covered. They just got their feet tangled and fell down. That's just a tough break right there. Yep. McMinn.
Be concerned about this extra point because they're set up for 2 anytime they want to flip the ball over to the left.
No time showing on the clock. We're about to the end of the first quarter. McMinn Central has scored. Now they're about to try the extra point. And getting ready to try it, number 7, Travis Danner. It's going to be no good. Off to the left and hit the upright. No good. So the try for the conversion fails as the first quarter comes to a close. McMinn Central leads 6-0. Timeout. We'll be right back.
Patricia Searcy Realty and Auctions invite you to stop by their office at 2109 Park Plaza Drive in Springfield for all your real estate needs. If you have any questions, please feel free to call any of our friendly real estate professionals. Patricia Searcy Realty and Auctions, providing you the service you deserve.
Congratulations, Yellow Jackets, on a great football season. And good luck in the Clinic Bowl from everyone at Patricia Searcy Realty and Auctions.
At Springfield Paint and Body, we're smashing the competition. And you can take that to the bank.
Springfield Auto Paint and Body offers custom painting, restoration, glass replacement, and exact color match. We stand behind our work and guarantee it for as long as you own your car. We'll beat any competitor's written estimate, and we'll work around the clock if you need us to. We'll turn your car into a real Cadillac. Springfield Auto Paint and Body.
Now the miss of the extra point may be big later, Jerry.
Yeah, it will. That was amazing. We got a bad, the Springfield gets a bad break by defensive back falling down. Good break, missed extra point. Now a bad break because McMinn's got the win to kick off.
And here it comes downfield. Springfield is going to field it. Here's Chico Gardner at the 10, at the 15, at the 20, at the 25, at the 30, 35, 40, 45. And knocked out of bounds as Chico Gardner, 3A Mr. Football, had a hole on the left side. And a great return.
That's a beautiful return. He set up the middle. McMinn squeezed the middle, broke to his left, and one more block, and he'd been gone.
So Springfield right back with good field position, but McMinn Central hitting on that 80-yard touchdown pass play a little earlier, leading 6-0 in the game. Springfield now will have to play their game and try to get something going, get some points on that scoreboard. Here is the give into the middle. And about a yard or two on the play as David Johnson, the fullback, moves that football up near the midfield stripe. I think they're going to spot it at the 49. A 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8 coming up. McMinn Central with a 6-0 lead here early in the second quarter.
Springfield, I think, will continue to jump in and out of the unbalanced line. McMinn haven't figured it out yet, so I'm sure they're going to experiment it as the day goes on.
Chico Gardner to the right. And he'll move forward for about a 2 or maybe a 3-yard gain before being pushed back upfield. Newman credited with making the stop for McMinn Central's Chargers. 3rd down and 4 for the Yellow Jackets. Wind blowing into the face of the Yellow Jackets here in the second quarter. Sun shining. Beautiful day at Nashville, Tennessee. An official timeout here for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know what that is, but I've really been impressed with this McMinn defense. They're blocked initially, but they don't stay blocked. They disengage quick, and they pursue well.
Yeah, that pursuit has kept Springfield from breaking some big plays 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, exactly. It sure has.
Jarrell Summers back to throw. He's going to be sacked for a big loss on the play. Getting in there to make the stop, Mike Johnson. Johnson, a 180-pound junior, dropping Jarrell Summers back inside the 40 near the Springfield 39.
This 32, I've been watching him most of the game. He's definitely their leader on defense, and their quarterback is also a good defensive player. So they've got some great athletes stuck in and out of their lineup there defensively.
Travis Raper back deep. Here's the snap. And Jarrell Summers, LeBron Williams punt downfield. Raper has it, running to the near side of the field, gets a block at the 30. Big hole opens up. There is a flag down as he comes down the near side of the field across the midfield stripe all the way down to the Springfield 42. There's a flag down at the 31. So I think this one may be coming back.
That punt against the wind was tremendous right there, and he also had good hang time, but they had it set up perfectly, and it looked like the clip came to next to the last man there, and it was a very close call, but I'm sure it was there.
That'll bring the ball back. It is a clip against McMinn Central. The flag down at the 31. They'll mark it off, I think, maybe from the 32. So that's going to be a costly penalty as forced field position for the Chargers.
Something that I guess the word is impressed as far as looking at it from the coaching standpoint. These great splits that McMinn is using, they spread your defense so wide, but it's also costing them some problems because their quarterback's timing is off because his backs are having to hit wider.
Ball moved back inside the 20 to the Chargers 17. Brandon Derrick, the quarterback, as the flanker heading to the left side. As he comes down the line, there's a fumble, but the Chargers have it back, I think. We'll wait. No, let's see. Brad Gaines has the ball, and give it to the Yellow Jackets. Brad Gaines had the ball in his hands. I thought sure number 64, who's still down on the field, Brian Gossett, was going to get that ball, but somehow Gaines got it away.
Sure did. He wrestled that out from underneath. On the veer attack, the weakness of the veer is reading stunts. And Coach Thomas had the right stunt call there, so the quarterback was confused.
Now Springfield with great field position, needing to put points on the board. Jarrell Summers hands off to Chico Gardner to the right. Fred Wicks leads the attack, makes a block at the corner. Chico to the 10, and that'll be a first down at the 10. Good block by Fred Wicks on that corner.
It sure was. Both guards are doing a good job out there on that cross sweep. Unbalanced line right. McMinn still hadn't made the right adjustment, so that's going to be there until they make some kind of adjustment.
But at the 10 means you've got to go all the way to the end zone. No first down.
No, that's a tough mark right there. I thought he got inside the 10.
Up to the line of scrimmage. Here we go. Jackets at the McMinn Central 10. First and goal. Up the middle comes the fullback Johnson for a yard. Good defense inside. Got to give Brandon Derrick, the quarterback who's playing defense. He's 6 feet, 185, and a senior, and he's an excellent football player.
He sure is, but if he's 185, he's got rocks in his pocket because I know he weighs more than that.
Okay, second down at the 9. McMinn Central's in. Jackets up to the line with 8:15 left in the first half. McMinn Central leading 6-0. The give to LeBron Williams at the corner. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touchdown. 9-yard touchdown run by the wingback, LeBron Williams.
Great call. Wing T right, put LeBron in motion, run to the short side, and he outruns him to the corner. McMinn's in a 6-2 defense. They got penetration, but the first man there didn't make a tackle, then your defense is in trouble.
LeBron Williams, his 11th touchdown rushing this season for the Jackets. Brian Glover's out there looking at a big extra point.
Real big, but he's confident he can make it.
It's up, and it is no good. Into that wind, off to the left. 6-6 ball game, 8:04 left first half. Back with the Springfield kickoff in a moment.
Hi, I'm Keith Schultz here at the Light Products in Springfield, Tennessee. We're so proud of the fact that Springfield Yellow Jackets have managed to make the state playoffs for the second year in a row. But we're glad to be a sponsor of all of the playoff games, and we expect that to be quite a few because we really want those Yellow Jackets to go all the way. So this year, let's talk about state championship Yellow Jackets. Go get them.
What's happening on the extra points down on that end of the field?
I think both kickers are thinking the wind is going to really affect their kick. They're playing it left, expecting the wind to drift it back, but there's more wind up high than there is at scoreboard level. We're standing up here, and we can feel the wind up high, but unless you kick that ball above the scoreboard, I don't think it's going to affect those extra points.
Pretty good football game.
Great football game, well matched, evenly. I'm impressed both teams. When something bad happens, they come back strong, and then they make something good happen for their own team.
Fidel Brooks is teeing up the football for the Yellow Jackets, getting ready to kick off. And back deep is number 40 again. That's Travis Ryder, and he's got the ball. Riper it is, and he's got a big hole up the middle. Riper at the 35 will be hit as he moves up to the 40. First and 10 for McMinn Central at their own 41.
This kicking game is making me a nervous wreck. It looks like both teams are ready offensively and defensively, but the kicking game looks like it's going to decide who's going to win the football game.
Well, it certainly has been unusual, I guess. Both teams missing extra points, and both teams having some big plays on that kicking game. Up to the line, the Chargers spreading out all over the field. Split in left and a flanker to the right. Quarterback makes a quick pitch. There's a fumble, and it is Antoine Elliott on the ball. Antoine Elliott has the ball. The Yellow Jackets have recovered the fumble.
They had it set up on their quick pitch, pull their tackle on it, and they had the corner, but and it looked like it was a good pitch. I think maybe cold hands or something bothered him.
Well, they're still unpiling down on the field, but the Yellow Jackets have it. Antoine Elliott got that football. Now Springfield again. They turned the last fumble recovery into a touchdown on a good run by LeBron Williams. Let's see what they do with this one. Ball at the near hash mark to the near side of the field. In the wing T formation with a split in left. Wing in motion. They fake to the wing. Jarrell Summers rolls up, throws, man's wide open, and he dropped the ball. Oh, my. Terrence Woodard feels bad about that one.
Yeah, that happens to the best of them. When you're running away from the ball, you've got to go thumbs apart, and he's heard that 1,000 times. He put his thumbs together, and it's too cold to do that today.
Well, you know what? That one had written all over it.
Yeah, if you'd caught that, and I think you would have scored, Walter.
I don't know. I'd have probably tripped over the yard marker at the 10. Okay. Almost a big play. Springfield lining up again. Here's the give to Gardner to the right. Wicks again throws a block over there, and they really pop Chico Gardner hard. Wayne Brown also over there with a block. Chico got hit pretty hard after about a yard or two on the play.
They're making him cut that thing back. The guards are kicking out. Chico's cutting back, and they're going to have to do a better job on their down blocks of staying with these people because, again, McMinn disengages so well in that inside-out pursuit. They stick you pretty good when they get there.
6:40 left in the first half. Game tied up 6-6. Yellow Jackets in great field position at the McMinn Central 32. Jarrell Summers runs away from pressure, makes the pass complete to David Johnson at the 21. Down to the 20, it's a first down. Yellow Jackets, Jarrell Summers rolling out to the left. Saw David Johnson come open, got the ball to him. David Johnson sort of double clutched it and held on and got a first down.
McMinn is so concerned with the sweep now. The waggle or the bootleg pass is going to be there. There's nobody to cover the fullback when he leaks out in the flat.
Third first down for the Yellow Jackets. Here's Gardner to the right. And Thaxton throws a block. He cuts inside the block by Thaxton on the right side. Also was Fred Wicks was over there with a block. Chico Gardner with a pretty good gainer goes inside the 20, moving that ball down near the 17. And anytime you can get 4 or 5 on first down, it makes you feel pretty good.
Well, they're in a rhythm now. As long as they stay with this attack, keep this rhythm. McMinn can't figure it out right now.
Ends are tight, wing to the right. Jarrell Summers gives it up the middle. Johnson inside the 15, down near the 13. He'll be about two yards short of the first down. Clock shows 5:20 left in the first half. Jerry Pearson taking a hot coffee break. And folks, we want to remind you this is a great time to order a pizza. Enjoy championship football with the Yellow Jackets on cable television and Domino's Pizza. 2 medium pizzas, 2 toppings, 2-liter Coke, $12.99 plus tax. 384-2100 will get you a pizza from Domino's. Johnson rolling out to the left side, got to the corner. And pressure at the corner, and he is going to be dropped for a loss on the play of about 2. We have an official timeout. Springfield player down on the field. And we're checking. It is Chico Gardner down on the field. As the trainer heads out, here comes Randy Thomas out on the field. Let's take a timeout. We'll be back in a moment. 4:46 left in the first half of the ball game. Game tied 6-6. S&F Pickup and Delivery, 820 South Main in Springfield, offers pickup and delivery service in Springfield and all of the Nashville area, including Nashville International Airport, any scheduled airlines or bus station. Same-day service in Middle Tennessee and Southern Kentucky. Scheduled pickup and delivery same day and overnight anywhere. Call for quotes 500 miles overnight on scheduled deliveries. S&F Pickup and Delivery, 820 South Main. Reasonable rates and excellent service. Give Leonard or Margie Sawyers a call soon at 384-5813, 384-4567, or use their 800 number, 800-782-9270. S&F Pickup and Delivery. All right. He'll be replaced in the backfield by Tyrone Gerard. Split in right, wing to the left. 4th down play. Here's the fake. Jarrell Summers keeps the ball. Now options it to LeBron Williams. Cuts back. LeBron is going to be short of the first down. On a 4th down play, he battled down near the first down, inside the 15, down to about the 12, about a yard short of the first, but he made a good cutback to get what he got.
Yeah, he sure did. Run the belly option there. If the quarterback could have made his decision just a little quicker, I think he would have had time to figure out what to do with that second man.
Well, on the 4th down play, Springfield unable to get a first down. The clock shows 4:20 left in the first half, and McMinn Central has held. The Chargers take over the football. Up to the line at their own 12 or 13, at their own 13 it is. Quarterback looks down to the right. Here comes the tailback. Springfield covers it well, making the stop. Terrence Woodard. Gain of about 2 on the play. That is number 25 with the football, Jason Cooley. He's a 6 foot, 180-pound sophomore. Guess he got about 2.5, maybe 3 on the play. 3 on the play. Officially, Kenneth Hawkins tells me, ball just outside the 15. Again, wideouts on both sides of the field. Split backs. Derek pitches the ball, and double clutching it again was Cooley, number 25. That's the play he fumbled on a little earlier. This time he holds on and gains 2 more.
That's a tough play against this defense. I know when I coached at Springfield, we had a couple of guys, Ricky Summers and Troy Hyde and Leroy Foster, that just made us a living on that play. It's hard on the split 6 defense also.
3rd down. 3rd down and about 6 for the Chargers. Up to the line with a wing to the right. Split backs. Derek will drop to throw. Looks pressured. Has the defensive man jump over him. Throws it complete at the 28 for a first down. Good play by Brandon Derrick, the quarterback. Carl Wenzel makes the catch. But a good play to get free to throw the ball.
Yeah, he did a great job of faking the throw to get Springfield rusher on his toes, and then got around him. They've got to plant, stay on the ground, but just get their arms up when they rush his pass. He's a pretty shrewd little operator.
2.5 minutes left in the first half. Split into the left, wing to the right. Ball. There's the veer. Quarterback keeps, and running it to the left side has been a little better for him on that play than running it to the right.
Well, he's running to the split inside there, to the weak side, and probably it's going to be a better play to the split.
Yellow Jacket football, 2 minutes exactly left. First half. Halftime is coming up. Order your large pizza, 3 toppings, 2-liter Coke, and twisty bread. $11.99 on special plus tax at Domino's Pizza. Call 384-2100 for your pizza now. Here's the pass down the near side of the field. It is incomplete. Good pass Deshaun Moorhead defending, but a great pass right on target. That's the Deion Miller. He's the one that caught that 80-yard touchdown pass a little earlier.
Yeah, that was a great call by their coaching staff there, too. They had Springfield squatting a little bit, looking at the veer, and let him slip behind the defender, and the defender also misjudged it just a little bit.
Well, I guess with 1:39 left in the first half, coaching staff perhaps thinking they'd get the ball downfield in scoring position.
That's exactly right. That's what they were thinking, and now they'll be conservative.
All right, there's that little counter again. And Terrence Woodard, Carlos Turner, Chico Gardner back out there in on the defensive play with the football. Jason Cooley. And it's 4th down, and Springfield has called a timeout, hoping now to get that football back in good field position.
They may be thinking punt rush here, too. Maybe try to block one right here and play for a big play. That's a good timeout call.
Bob Williams Ford here in Springfield.
We've got it. We've got the car you've been looking for.
If you want the best selection of new Ford trucks at the best price,
we've got it.
And here's just a few unbeatable bargains from Bob Williams Ford.
Factory program cars, just $159 a month with no money down, buys a 92 Tempo. Low mileage 93 Mustangs, just $89.95.
For the best selection and prices on new Ford trucks, come to Bob Williams Ford in Springfield.
We've got it.
1:25 left in the first football game. And you think back, 6-6 ball game. And, of course, who knows what's going to happen in this last minute and 25 seconds as the Chargers are in punt formation. It's a low snap. The rush is on, but the punt comes out. Not a good one. It's going to bounce across field and be down at the midfield stripe. So, again, the punting game.
Kicking game again. You're right. Springfield can take a shot or two here. They got a minute 16. They don't have a whole lot to lose right here. And it...
2:15 left. And LeBron Williams is going to step up at quarterback, so it's shotgun time with the trip set to the right. Here's LeBron Williams dropping the throw. The middle is wide open. Pass is complete across the middle. That's Chico Gardner with the reception. A gain of about 6 to the McMinn Central 49 without a huddle. Out of the run and shoot.
Yeah, they're running out what we call empty, no backs. So there's too many receivers for McMinn to cover here.
LeBron Williams back to throw. Pressure coming from the near side. He gets a block. Fires. Pass is incomplete. Good defensive play. Terrence Woodard, the intended receiver. Brandon Derrick making a good defensive play.
Good scrambling by LeBron right there. We've got a McMinn player hurt. Looks like they're looking at a knee.
That's that 32 that we were talking about a little earlier. Mike Johnson, timeout on the field. Game tied 6-6. Let's take a break. We'll be back in just a moment.
Bank of Goodlettsville has all the services that the big banks offer without all the red tape and hassle. They truly are a bank for everybody.
In my mind, I find that the friendliness and the service that I get at the Bank of Goodlettsville is beyond all other.
Bank of Goodlettsville, you feel like you're part of it, you know. The Bank of Goodlettsville, there's only one.
31 seconds left in the first half of this football game. And it is 53 being helped off the field. That's Matt Gooden. Matt Gooden being assisted off the field, not 32, Mike Johnson. Okay, Springfield up to the line, ready to go. As soon as the official marks the ball, 3rd down. They need about 4 to get a first down. Of course, the ball at the McMinn Central 44. And here's Chico Gardner getting away from one man, but he can't get outside, and he's going to be pulled down. So it's 4th down coming up for the Yellow Jackets. 19 seconds left in the first half. Clock continuing to run down to 15 to 14. Springfield is going to go for it with 10 seconds left. The ball is at the McMinn Central 47, and now a timeout being called by Springfield with 8 seconds left in the first half. Kirk Williams heading out on the field to talk with the Yellow Jacket offense. 8 seconds left in the first half. Game tied 6-6. We'll be back in a moment.
Well, I think it's important to realize that with the new same-day surgery program at Jesse Holman Jones, we've been able to use some of the more modern surgery techniques, and one of those in particular is the no-stitch cataract surgery.
I could see, but everything was, I could see the outline of someone, but not their features. It was a wonderful, positive experience. My vision is superb, and it was done at Jesse Holman Jones Hospital.
Well, what do you think both of the coaches will be telling their players at halftime, Jerry Pearson?
Well, I think they're going to spend a lot of time, both coaches, working on the kicking game at halftime. And I think Springfield is in pretty good shape defensively. They won't have to make a lot of adjustment, but I think McMinn's going to have to make a couple of adjustments at halftime, especially against the unbalanced line. And also this empty set. They weren't expecting that, and I think it's got them a little confused right now.
There they are in it again. Fourth down play. Clock is running. This will probably be the last play of the first half. Man wide open across the middle, but the pass thrown a little high is incomplete with 1 second left. And now McMinn Central is going to get the football back with 1 second left. And they're going to have it at their own 47. So the Chargers will have an opportunity to line up and try to get something with 1 second left on the clock.
Well, they may just run the timeout. There's not a lot you can do in 1 second unless they've got a trick play or something.
Well, they must have. I think they've taken a timeout here to discuss it, so you wouldn't think that they'd take a timeout just to kneel with the ball.
I don't know. I've done it quite a few times. I want to make sure when they kneel well.
All right. Okay. Game is tied 6-6. It has been a good first half of football. The 3A state championship game in the Clinic Bowl on a great sunny Saturday afternoon in Nashville, Tennessee.
Yeah, it's sunny, but Walter, it's cold. I want to know.
It's not cold now, really.
It's a lot colder watching than it is coaching. I can guarantee you that.
Cold wind is blowing here at Dudley Field, but it's not raining like it was last week.
No, it's sure not. It's a beautiful day and it's nice. And again, the Springfield people are sitting over facing the sun, so they're nice and warm. Unless the wind dies, these next two games, it's going to be pretty chilly.
McMinn Central still in the huddle. Springfield spreading out now in kind of a prevent defense, I guess is what you'd call that.
Yeah, they'll let them have anything underneath but stay back. And you don't know what a team will do in a situation like this. They may just run the clock out, or again, they may try something funny. They've called another timeout now, so it looks like they're lined up in a Big Ben look with three receivers out here together, and they'll probably just throw it long and maybe hope for a tip.
All right, still 1 second on the clock here in the first half. Coming up on halftime, the Springfield band is here. The band is down on the field getting ready to come on. They'll be the first band to perform at halftime of this championship game. Coach Randy Thomas back out to talk with the Springfield defense as the Chargers have taken another time out here with 1 second left in the first half. And we'll see what they have decided to run. Maybe they wanted to see how the Springfield defense was going to line up.
Well, he had a substitution problem. He couldn't get one of his linemen in on time, so he may have to use that timeout just to get him back out there.
Brandon Derrick has three wideouts to the right side, one to the left. Final play of the first half. As soon as they stop the ball, here we go. A quarterback to throw. He's going to be hit and sacked at the 40, and we're at halftime. So after two timeouts, nothing happens. We're at halftime. Well, the Springfield crowd cheering the Jackets, and on the near side of the field, the McMinn Central crowd cheering the Chargers as both teams head to the dressing room, and the Springfield band is coming out to perform. We're at halftime. Game tied 6-6. 3A state championship game at Vanderbilt's Dudley Field in Nashville. Let's take a timeout. We'll be back with the Springfield band on the field.
Beauty, quality, elegance. comfort, craftsmanship. The Stewart Williams Company of Springfield would like to be your furniture store. We offer quality name brands like Athens, Riverside, and England Corsair, all at competitive prices. Come by today and browse through our tremendous selection. We offer free setup and delivery, and we finance our own account. The Stewart Williams Company, Springfield's furniture store.
Springfield band down on the field, coming out, getting ready to perform. We'll take a look at the stat sheet here in just a moment. We can tell you about the scoring plays in the first half. McMinn Central scored first with 1 second left in the first quarter. In the first quarter, an 80-yard touchdown pass play from Brandon Derrick, number 11 to number 8. Dion Miller, a 5'11", 165 sophomore. The kick failed. McMinn Central led 6-0. Then with 8:04 left in the first half, LeBron Williams on a 9-yard touchdown run. The kick failed, but the game is tied 6-6 at halftime. We're going to try to pick up some of the music from the field, but we are atop the press box here at Vanderbilt in the open area where the cameras are set up, so I don't know how much of the music we'll be able to get, but we'll try. Down on the field, the Springfield band. After one half of action, both teams with 3 first downs. Springfield had 1 passing, 2 rushing. McMinn Central had 2 passing, 1 rushing. Springfield attempted 7 passes, completed 2 for 17 yards, and had 1 intercepted. McMinn Central attempted 3, completed 2 for 91 yards, and 1 went for an 80-yard touchdown pass play. Rushing plays, both teams 18. Springfield 43 yards rushing, McMinn Central only 6. Total offense, Springfield 25 offensive plays, 60 yards. McMinn Central 21 offensive plays, 97 yards. 80 yards of that came on 1 play. Punts, 2 punts by Springfield, averaging 44.5. 3 punts by McMinn Central, averaging 22.3. Springfield band is on the field. Let's pick up the music. Your halftime score, Springfield 6, McMinn Central 6. Individual stats for Springfield in the first half. Chico Gardner, Mr. Football, 8 carries, 22 yards. David Johnson, 7 carries for 22. And for McMinn Central, Jason Cooley, number 25, 6 carries for 16 yards. And the other two backs minus yardage in the first half. The only big stat at halftime, 80-yard touchdown pass play. Dion Miller takes it 80 yards for the touchdown, and McMinn Central and Springfield tied up in a 6-6 football game. Springfield band continuing their performance on the field. Springfield band finishing their performance at halftime. The game tied 6-6. We'll be back with the second half coming up in just a moment.
Patricia Searcy Realty and Auctions invite you to stop by their office at 2109 Park Plaza Drive in Springfield for all your real estate needs. If you have any questions, please feel free to call any of our friendly real estate professionals. Patricia Searcy Realty and Auctions, providing you the service you deserve.
Congratulations, Yellow Jackets, on a great football season, and good luck in the Clinic Bowl from everyone at Patricia Searcy Realty and Auctions.
Hi, I'm Clint Mason, and I would like to invite you to stop in and see us at TNC Sports Cards, located here in Springfield, behind Shoney's next to Springfield Cleaners. We have a large selection of baseball, basketball, and football cards, and comic books as well. We have older and newer wax packs, boxes, and sets dating back to the 70s. We also have autographed items such as a Shaquille O'Neal autographed jersey and a Michael Jordan autographed plaque. We also carry other autographed items as well. We also have, for the serious collector, cards such as this Michael Jordan rookie, Nolan Ryan rookie, a Joe Montana rookie, and a Ken Griffey Jr. Elite. We're open Tuesday from 2 until 6, Friday 2 to 6, Saturday 11 to 5, and Sunday 1 to 5.
Both teams are back on the field getting ready for the second half. Coach Jerry Pearson with us as we cover this 3A state championship game. In the first half, not much offense really by either team except for the 80-yard touchdown pass play by McMinn Central. That obviously the biggest play of the game so far.
Yeah, it's kind of like a chess match. They're trying to get field position and figure this wind out. And again, I was I was amazed how the kicking game affected that first half, and I'm wondering what kind of adjustments they're going to make in that phase of the game here for the second half.
Well, you would think now coming back out for the second half, Springfield will have the option, and I would guess that the Yellow Jackets would want the football.
I would think so, because you would like to have the wind to your back in the fourth quarter if possible, so they can get the ball here early in the third quarter and then play hard and then know they got the wind at their back in the fourth quarter, and that'd be a good shot in the arm for them.
Okay. The Yellow Jackets will receive as we get ready for the second half of this football game, state championship game, and I think both teams have represented their areas well in the first half.
There's no doubt about that. It's they're evenly matched, both great defenses, and I think the first team that gets a real hard, long drive, and that's going to be great confidence for them. So maybe Springfield can take this kickoff right here and get something going offensively and get consistent, and then they'll settle in and have an advantage for the second half.
All right. Travis Danner, 5'11", 150-pound junior kicker for the Chargers, is teeing up the football. And the Yellow Jackets have Deshaun Moorhead back downfield. Ken Clemens, number 31, over on the far side of the field. And also back downfield is Chico Gardner. And here we go. It comes bouncing downfield. That's Ken Clemens at the 15, at the 20, at the 25, and he'll go down as he moves it up to the 29. And look like Craig Needham with the stop for the Chargers. So from their own 29, the Yellow Jackets starting on offense here in the second half. And Jerry will be looking for any changes that either team might have made as the second half gets going. Springfield in the wing tee offense. And the middle, the fullback Johnson. Maybe a yard, maybe less than that, maybe a half yard. David Johnson. And one of the Chargers getting up slowly after making that play. Looked like number 67. That is Chris Pickle, 6'4", 255-pound junior. Second and still about 10, 9.5 anyway. Jarrell Summers to Chico Gardner, fumbles the ball, but he got back on it, but it's a loss on the play, back near the 16. Be about a 4-yard loss on the play.
Springfield came out instead of their wing, they came out in a slot on first down, and then they put all the backs on the slot side and ran a strong slot then, so that's the first adjustment they've made. Looks like McMinn's adjustment on kicking game was kick it flat and keep it away from Chico Gardner.
All right, Jackets up to the line, again with an unbalanced line to the right side. Add a couple of blocks. Chico Gardner at the 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, all the way across the midfield stripe, down to the McMinn Central 41, and knocked out of bounds by number 1, Dustin Thomas.
I think that's going to be Springfield's bread and butter on key downs the second half. It's an unbalanced line. They also have a little crazy option play that they used against White House away from that unbalanced line that they haven't shown today. So look for that here in the second half.
23-yard gain on the play and a first down at the Springfield 49. Summers hands to Johnson, the fullback, and Johnson with a little running room on first down bounces the ball upfield to the McMinn Central 46. Pretty good first down play.
Yeah, it is, and they're going to have to get the fullback. They're going to have to get him in the game plan. I thought early in the first quarter that they had that going with a quick trap. Now it looks like they're going with the belly play of the fullback, but they've got to take pressure off Gardner with their fullback.
Second down. And here's Johnson to the short side of the field. Lowers his head looking for a first down. Goes out of bounds. Short of the first down. But he will move the football for about a 4-yard gain. Ball is near the McMinn Central 43. And it's going to be 3rd down and 2 for the Yellow Jackets.
They're doing a real good job now taking pressure off Chico, and of course he's very important on these situations here. But they're going to have to get a fullback game.
And Johnson, the fullback, is stood up inside, looking for the 2 yards needed for the 1st down. He didn't get it. Moved the down marker for maybe a yard, but he's a yard short. 4th and at least 1. And we have an official timeout as the Yellow Jackets, Courtney Woodard, getting up slowly, heading to the far side of the field.
At Springfield Paint and Body, we're smashing the competition. And you can take that to the bank.
Springfield Auto Paint and Body offers custom painting, restoration, glass replacement, and exact color match. We stand behind our work and guarantee it for as long as you own your car. We'll beat any competitor's written estimate, and we'll work around the clock if you need us to. We'll turn your car into a real Cadillac. Springfield Auto Paint and Body.
And here's the fake. Jarrell Summers keeps, spins, battles. It depends on where they spot it. I think he's got it at the 40.
Yeah, I think he got it to the line. That's all he had to do to get his 1st down. But he had to wiggle pretty good to get there.
You noticed he looked over to the far side of the field. Somehow or another in that run, as he was about to go down, he managed to sneak a look over to the far side. I think he felt a little better when he realized that he had enough yardage. Now they're bringing the chain in. Maybe we're a little premature. We better wait and see what the official says. They're going to stretch the chain. 1st down for the Yellow Jackets. Well, we knew he had it.
Yeah, these lines have got to be straight up here, so we knew he had it.
Oh, man, you don't think somebody lined those off before the game? They've been there a while, haven't they?
They sure have.
All right, big 1st down. That's a big play for Springfield. Jarrell Summers hands the ball off, and here's a big defensive play as Gardner gets pushed back upfield. Be a loss on the play. I think they're going to spot it at about the McMinn Central 47, a big loss.
Yeah, McMinn overshifted to the unbalanced end, and when you pull a guard out of there, his neighbor's got to block down for him, and they just blocked the wrong people. You can't allow penetration on that cross sweep.
So a loss of 8, loss of 8 on the play, makes it 2nd down and 18. LeBron Williams to the right. Thaxton throws a block. LeBron actually ran into his own man as he turned downfield. He got back what they lost, and maybe another yard, moving it to the McMinn Central 39. Stop made on the play by Keeler. But Springfield now facing 3rd down and 8.
That was a good call and a good play. That what you want to do is try to get back what you lost on that situation, and then this play will decide whether you'll punt or go for it on 4th down.
Again, the slot formation to the right side. Here's LeBron Williams coming back inside, taking the handoff, and it didn't work. There's 32, the man we talked about in the 1st half, Mike Johnson, number 32, 180-pound junior, loss of a half yard on the play, or maybe a yard.
They're not going to punt. I thought they would punt from right here. This is long yardage on 4th down. It's going to be tough to make.
The ball at the 40, and the Chargers into the field. Springfield coming to the line. Split in left, wing to the right side. Jarrell Summers rolls out, gets a little pressure, throws, pass, incomplete. Intended for Chico Gardner. Defending on the play, Heath Davis, pass incomplete. And now the ball will go over to the Chargers. 6:46 left. 3rd quarter. Let's take a timeout. We'll be right back. For all of your plumbing jobs, large or small, call German Poteet at Springfield Plumbing at 384-3954. That's Springfield Plumbing. You'll find quality paint and supplies at special prices at the Sherwin-Williams Paint Store, 513 Memorial Boulevard in Springfield, managed for the past 15 years by Gary Alley. They're proud to support athletics in Robertson County. Torino's Pizza House and Restaurant, 1703 Memorial Boulevard, has the best Italian food in town. Lasagna, spaghetti, veal parmesan. Recently enlarged paved parking at the door. Carry-out service available too. Torino's Pizza House and Restaurant. Stop by soon. Pioneer Printing offers quality printing at its best. 821 South Main in Springfield. Phone 384-4247. Game remains tied, 6-6 here in the third quarter. As the Chargers come to the line, split in left, flanker to the right side, split backs. As the quarterback, Brandon Derrick, comes down the line and hands the ball off. Springfield is there for the handoff, and Cooley ends up with the ball and will gain about a yard. But Springfield defensively covering it pretty well. Sometimes you might think about a fumble in a situation like that where you have the defensive man in there on top of you on the handoff.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And again, with these big line splits, they're not going to be able to run the outside veer against Springfield's defense. And until they cut those splits down, they're not going to have that play, and they're going to be susceptible to a fumble also.
Quarterback takes a lot of time, looks over the defense. Brad Gaines jumping around at the linebacker spot. Now, the quarterback keeps the ball and turns upfield and gets about 4 yards, moves it up to the 45 as Derrick, the quarterback, keeps. I think Coach Pearson is probably the most dangerous player offensively McMinn Central has.
Yeah, it looks like it. The quarterback counter is against a split defense. If linebackers run fast, that's going to be tough, but they read it out pretty well then.
Okay, split end and a slot back to the right side. Again, a lot of time as they come to the line. They've done that all through the game. Quarterback wants to throw, looks, fires, pass is complete. And it'll be a first down at the Springfield 44. Well, they haven't thrown a lot, but when they've thrown well.
Yeah, he's a QB. Springfield player between the passer and the receiver, but he just put a little touch on it and made the play. I'm very impressed with his second look there also.
First down for the Chargers at the Spring. Split in right, flanker back to the left side. Split backs, quarterback keeps, gets tackled. Defensively, Fred Wicks there, and Toby Baptiste also in on the stop.
Hello, my name is Jewel Day. I've been a nursing at Jesse Homer Jones in Springfield, Tennessee for 22 years. My career in nursing has been a challenge, also a reward. To see a patient who remembers my name, pat on the back or smile, or remember something that I've done for them makes life worth living. At Jesse Homer Jones, we're a small family of healthcare professionals, but we really care.
Nashville, sunny Saturday afternoon with a cold wind blowing. You're on top of the press box at Dudley Field. And Springfield in there for the handoff again. Handoff went to Cooley, but Springfield covered it well. Chico Gardner with a good defensive play.
Sure was. Had the right stunt called again. Had the razor stunt call where the defensive end comes hard to the inside, and if you're running a counter on offense, you don't have time for the play to develop against that type stunt.
Split in and slot back to the right with 3:50 left in the third quarter. Quarterback drops straight back to throw. A little pressure, lobs it up across the middle. It is out of bounds. Complete, but out of bounds. So, pass is ruled incomplete. Springfield again, pretty good defense.
That was great defense right there. After McMinn picked their first down up, it really didn't look good. And they made
He punts the ball off the side of his foot. Not a good punt. Fair catch called for and made at the 22 by LeBron Williams. Timeout on the field. Game tied 6-6. We'll be back with more of this championship game in just a moment.
At Rods in Springfield, we carry tires to fit almost any vehicle, on the road or on the farm. We have a large selection of quality tires like Kelly, Firestone, Michelin, Uniroyal, and Bridgestone. We also offer custom wheel mounting and balancing.
Hi, I'm Rod Stucker, owner of Rods. Remember, you can buy a cheaper tire, but you can't buy a better tire cheaper than from me, and I can back it up.
Rod's Car Care Center in Springfield, keeping your car running right.
Springfield starting from their own 22. Well, we're back almost to the same situation we had starting the second half. Both teams flexing their defensive muscles and stopping the other team's offense.
Springfield needs to work hard here. They need a couple of first downs where if they do have to punt, they're not going to lose this field position. And McMinn, on the other hand, they know if they can hold Springfield, they can gain good field position.
LeBron Williams trying to run to the right. And defensively, getting through to make the stop. Well, Coach, you talked about him earlier. Mike Johnson, number 32, good defensive player.
Yeah, he sure is, and he stunts well. He waits until the guards pull, and then he comes. He made a great play there just by being patient.
Springfield losing yardage back to their own 15. We're down to 3 minutes left here in the third quarter. Split end to the left, wing to the right. Summers fakes to the fullback, keeps the ball, rolls out. He's at the 20, at the 25, 30. He's at the 35, the 40, 45, midfield stripe, 40, down to the 30, the 20, the 10. He's caught from behind at the 7-yard line. Jarrell Summers goes 79 yards, just 6 short, or maybe 7 short of what Randy Thomas was hoping he'd go for.
That's a good call right there. They ran the crazy option. First time they showed it today. And
makes a big play and puts Springfield in great field position at the McMinn Central 7. Jackets knocking on the door with 2.5 minutes left in the third quarter. It's first and goal. First and goal. Summers in the middle. Johnson. Oh, that McMinn Central defense is tough in the middle.
Yeah, it sure is. Plus, they're starting weak away from the unbalanced line.
Maybe a yard at the 6. It's second and goal for the Jackets. 2 minutes left in the third. Game tied 6-6. And the crowd beginning to pick up a little bit. A few more fans coming in anticipation of another good game coming up following this Springfield championship game between Cleveland and Brentwood Academy. Jarrell Summers keeps. He's down to the 1. And guess who made the defensive play? Mike Johnson again, number 32.
Yeah, that's the same play he broke for the long run, coming away from the unbalanced line. And McMinn is outnumbered on this side if they can get the quarterback to the corner.
It's at the 1, and it's third down. Actually, the ball just resting just outside the 1, and now a timeout has been taken here by McMinn Central. So timeout with 1:16 left, third quarter. Let's take a break. We'll be back in a moment. Take your cleaning, laundry, and shoe repair work to Springfield Cleaners, Coin Laundry, and Precision Shoe Repair behind Shoney's and Moreland Shopping Center. At Springfield Coin Laundry, you'll find new modern equipment kept in excellent operating condition and attended on duty at all times to assist you, plus after-hours pickup from Springfield Cleaners, where they offer short service, starched jeans, uniforms always welcomed. Use their convenient drive-up window and never leave your car. George Murphy and his staff look forward to being of service to you. This is Walter George with the play-by-play of the state championship game, Springfield and McMinn Central. Jerry Pearson is with us. Kenneth Hawkins keeping all of the stats. Wayne Thaxton, camera operator. Coach Pearson, what about this timeout?
That was a big break for Springfield. I was worried they got their play in late, and I was afraid they were going to have to call the timeout or maybe get a delay of game, but McMinn called the timeout for them, so they got a big break on that situation.
What do you think the McMinn Central coach was thinking here as he takes this timeout? Was there something he wanted to change or just something he wanted to tell his defense?
Well, I think he's concerned about this unbalanced line right now more than anything, and they probably haven't rehearsed in practice how they're going to line up in goal line situations against the unbalanced line. It's a big difference when you go to your goal line defense and you're gap responsible, and then all at once you're there in unbalanced line and you don't know where to line up.
Springfield to a power I. Strong to the right side. Here comes LeBron Williams. Did he get there? No. The official said he did not.
No, he wasn't in. That was a good call by the official, but he's leaning on about the 1 foot line, so they can come back, I think, with a very similar play.
Oh, so close. Inches away.
Yeah, but we got another down, Walker.
It's 4th down, though. You'd feel a lot better if it was 2nd or maybe even 3rd again.
They're in the same set, so you could look at the same play.
Jarrell Summers gets the step. He's going to push. He's going to push. He got it! Oh, he got it, the official says. But I'll tell you what, it wasn't too obvious. He got it, but it was close, wasn't it?
He didn't get it initially. He got it with second effort. The little turn, the little spin he made got him in there, but he had over half his body in. That was another good call by the official.
I want to say something about Jarrell Summers. The last half of the regular season in the playoffs, he has played some great football. He, of course, set this thing up on a 79-yard run a moment ago. Here's Glover's try. The kick is up, and this one's good. And Springfield opens up a 13-6 lead on McMinn Central. We'll be back with a Springfield kickoff in just a moment. S&F Pickup and Delivery, 820 South Main in Springfield, offers pickup and delivery service in Springfield and all of the Nashville area, including Nashville International Airport, any scheduled airlines or bus station. Same-day service in Middle Tennessee and Southern Kentucky. Scheduled pickup and delivery same-day and overnight anywhere. Call for quotes 500 miles overnight on scheduled deliveries. S&F Pickup and Delivery, 820 South Main. Reasonable rates and excellent service. Give Leonard or Margie Sawyers a call soon at 384-5813, 384-4567, or use their 800 number, 800-782-9270. S&F Pickup and Delivery. Well, I was talking about Jarrell Summers a moment ago. I know he really felt badly after falling down on his defensive coverage in the first half and allowing McMinn Central to complete that long pass that went for an 80-yard touchdown. And I'm happy to see Jarrell Summers come back and set the Jackets up in scoring position and get into the end zone.
Well, he made up for that. You know, looking at this game, 2 big plays. One on 3rd and long, one on 2nd and long, other than that, these two teams they're as even as you can get them, both offensively and defensively. Now, I think this has taken a lot of wind out of McMinn. If Springfield plays defense now, then they can control the 4th quarter.
Verdell Brooks with 32 seconds left in the 3rd kicks it high and short. It hits at the 20. It's touched. It's a free ball. Who's got that football? Springfield's got it. The Yellow Jackets have got that football off the bottom of the pile. Tyrone Gerard with that football.
You know, that McMinn's down, and that was a real big blow right there. We talked before the game about number 1, the wind, and number 2, the turf on a ball that's kicked, and it hits the turf, and that's a good example right there. That's exactly what happened on that.
And Springfield speed getting them downfield quickly.
Oh, yeah, great coverage, and they had about 3 guys there.
Split in left, wing to the right. Jarrell Summers to throw. Pass is deflected, incomplete. He had a man open in the end zone. There was Terrence Woodard, but a good defensive play made
For number 43, Terrence Woodard.
to deflect that ball away from Terrence Woodard. Deion Miller, I think, made that defensive play. All right, up to the line. We're in the closing seconds here of the third quarter. 3 seconds left in the quarter. Here is Chico Gardner at the 5. He's down to the 3. Flag comes down. Flag comes down as he's tackled. And a pretty good run by Chico Gardner. Even though he didn't get into the end zone, he's very close to that first down.
Well, if they hadn't grabbed the face mask, he would have gotten in the end zone. That was good second effort by Chico and a good call by the Springfield coaching staff.
All right. Springfield can get a first down at the 1. We'll wait and take a break here after the official marks off the penalty, and we'll see what the call will be here. The ball is moved half the distance on the face mask penalty. Springfield will have the football.
On the defense, after this is the goal line, when play second down, they will extend the quarter with an time down.
Second down, and did he say they're extending the quarter?
Yeah, the quarter won't end on a defensive foul, so they'll play one more play right here before the quarter changes.
So it is second down at the 1.5. Springfield needs 2 yards for a touchdown. They need 1 to get a first down on second down. And Springfield leading in the game 13-6. Up to the line, unbalanced line, strong to the right side. Summers gives to Gardner that way. Thaxton throws the block. He's in for the touchdown. Chico Gardner, 3A Mr. Football officially. A 2-yard touchdown run. And Springfield scores again to go up 19-6.
You know, we talked on the last time out about an adjustment on goal line defenses against an unbalanced line, and that's what happened there. McMinn didn't move over one man, and it left the corner wide open for Chico.
All right, now the try for the conversion. Glover on the field. Here's the stop. Ball is down. The try is no good. It's partially blocked. No good. 19-6. Here's your score as we head to the fourth quarter. Springfield in front in this championship game. Springfield side loving it here at Vanderbilt. Seeing the Yellow Jackets go in front 19-6 in this contest. Let's take a timeout. We'll be right back.
At Bob Williams Ford here in Springfield,
We've got it. We've got the car you've been looking for.
if you want the best selection of new Ford trucks at the best price,
We've got it.
and here's just a few unbeatable bargains from Bob Williams Ford. 1993 Tauruses, the best-selling car in America, and we've got a lot of them with discounts up to $5,000 off. For the best selection and prices on new Ford trucks, come to Bob Williams Ford in Springfield.
We've got it.
Well, the kicking game, you talked about it earlier, Jerry Pearson, and certainly it has been a tremendous factor setting up this last touchdown that the Yellow Jackets scored.
Well, you know it's coming in. You work hard on the kicking game at the first of the season. You think you've got it intact, so you relax on your kicking game, and then when you get into the playoffs, and especially the Clinic Bowl, if you haven't worked on it quite enough, then it's going to come back to haunt you. Now,
Has teed up the football, getting ready to kick off. Here it comes downfield, and that is Raper at the 5-10, and he's surrounded as he crosses the 20 to the 25. Raper taken down at the 26, 1st and 10 for the Chargers. Now, what will McMinn Central be thinking?
well, they can be patient and be okay. What they've got to be careful of is try not to to come back in 2 or 3 minutes here real fast. They've got plenty of time. But right now, the Yellow Jackets are excited, and McMinn is kind of down. So that's an advantage for the defense here.
Split in left, flanker to the right. Slot back to the left side, and the slot back goes in motion. First time we've seen this play, or this out of this set. Quarterback throws, pass is complete. Across the middle, across the midfield stripe, all the way down to the Springfield 40. McMinn Central changing things up a little bit. There is a flag down. Making the catch, Carl Wenzel. Wenzel rumbles downfield to the Springfield 40, but we may have a holding call coming up here that will bring it back.
That was a good call by the McMinn coaches. Like you say, that was they used that set once in the first half, but they didn't use motion, and the motion is what got the tight end open there.
And certainly that flag, very big.
Man downfield. 5-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
All right, an illegal offensive man downfield, the official says.
Well, I'm sure it was there. He wouldn't have dropped the flag, but on play-action pass, your linemen have to be real careful and make sure they stay within that 1-yard distance there.
So now it's first down and 15 at the 21. Wideouts again on both sides of the field, in motion from right to left. Cooley turning downfield before the snap of the ball. He was the motion man, and Cooley turned before that ball was snapped.
You can tell this is new. McMinn hasn't had it in long because of the mistakes that they made on the first 2 plays. So they're digging themselves a hole, I think, by not panicking, but reaching for the panic button.
Well, do you think McMinn Central might find themselves in a situation here that they're not normally accustomed to, running a ball control type offense? They obviously like to keep it tied or stay in front.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And evidently they feel like Springfield has defensed them for 3 quarters, so they need to go try something new.
Again, 2 split ends, slot back on the right side, does not go in motion. Now here he comes in motion from right to left. That's Cooley again. And the quarterback wants to throw to him, but nothing doing. Terrence Woodard and Antoine Elliott. They sandwiched the quarterback that time just as he looked to throw. The loss back inside the 15 to the 14.
Another disadvantage for a team that depends on the running game is when you get into the long yardage situations and you have to throw play action passes, the defense just won't respect it.
So now second down and long. It's second down and about 22 from their own 14. Out of the split back set, quarterback drops to throw across the middle. It is incomplete at the midfield stripe. Diving for the ball was Springfield's Jarrell Summers, but ball just thrown downfield, straight down the field, and it falls incomplete. Third down and 22.
Okay, now it's going to, Springfield will give them anything underneath and get into the situation where McMinn has to punt here.
And will have to punt against the wind. However, I don't think that wind is blowing quite as strong as it was a little earlier. At least it doesn't seem to me that it is.
Well, it depends on where you're standing.
All right, quarterback to throw, pass incomplete, off Cooley's fingertips, and that was not Cooley, that was the tight end, I think. Anyway, the pass incomplete to Jason Bruce, split end over here. Bruce, the split end incomplete, it's fourth down.
I think now if Springfield could get points out of this next exchange, then they'll be in great shape then. And I'm not saying that you can chalk it up, but things really look good for the Yellow Jackets.
In punt formation. Here's a good snap. Punt blocked. It's in the end zone. It's going out the back of the end zone. A safety. Well, the Yellow Jackets had a great opportunity to put 6 up, but instead they get 2.
Well, that must have been an exciting play. I was over here pouring coffee and missed it, Walter.
It was an exciting play. Great block. Brad Gaines making his presence known on the football field as he has all year. Brad Gaines. I was talking with Brad on Friday at Springfield High School, telling him how much coaches around Middle Tennessee respected his linebacking play this year, and now he comes up with a big block punt.
Watching Springfield during the playoffs, I would have to say that he has impressed me more than any defensive player on the field, and hey, it was a great reward for him to block that thing and cause that safety because he deserves it.
21-6 Springfield leads, and now following the safety, McMinn Central will have the option of kicking the ball from the tee or punting. Is that correct?
That's right. If there's a big wind, usually you'll place kick, and no wind, then you'll usually punt. So they'll probably place kick.
Ball is teed up at the 20, and here it comes downfield, and the Yellow Jackets have it. This is Deshaun Moorhead, runs to the left, gets a block at the midfield stripe, all the way down to the McMinn Central 40. So the Yellow Jackets with a 21-6 lead with 9.5 minutes left in this ball game. Championship football on cable television. Springfield Yellow Jackets and the McMinn Central Chargers. Springfield with that football just inside the 40 at the 39 on the Chargers' end. Springfield coming to the line. Split into the right, wing to the left. Summers rolls out to the near side on the option. Keeps the ball and got stuck after about a yard gain. Good defensive play by Keeler, number 21, I think it was. He gained 2, second down and 8.
What you tell your kids here is no penalty, no fumble, and just play good, hard-nosed football. We may take one shot in the air, but the main thing we want is clock at this phase of the game.
Springfield in front, 21-6, playing for the state championship. Summers to Gardner to the left. The speed cuts it back inside at the 30, down close to the first down at the 28. The officials look at it. First down for the Yellow Jackets. Got that football just past that marker for the first down. And Springfield now marching, leading 21-6 in the game. 8.5 minutes left. 3A state championship game. Springfield trying to keep that championship in Middle Tennessee. LeBron Williams to the right. He's at the 30. He battles to the 25 and goes down at the 24. LeBron Williams with another good run. There's a flag down after the play. A flag after the play.
Hey, a little extracurricular there at the end. But LeBron, he should have been tackled at the line of scrimmage. Good extra effort, got him 3 or 4 there.
The official discussing the situation will try to pick up his call. Dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct call on the defense. Ball goes inside the 20, inside the 15, down to the 12.
Number 20 on defense, he got a little excited after the play. He's the one that drew the foul.
Well, as I said before the game started, it's going to be tough on either team coming in here to end up losing this state championship game, and I'm sure the Chargers are beginning to feel a little pressure.
There's no doubt about that. They're afraid it's over, and they're playing hard, but they got to be careful what they say and do.
Johnson carries the ball inside the 10 to the 9.
The leading tackler is number 11, Brandon Derrick.
And the tackle made by Brandon Derrick, number 11. 7.5 minutes left in the game. Up to the line, Jackets, second down. Springfield with the football. Here's the give to Deshaun Moorhead at the 10, at the 5, at the 4, at the 3, at the 2, touchdown! Deshaun Moorhead running to the left. Heads into the left corner of the end zone, and Springfield puts up 6 more.
The kid's got a lot of speed. I hadn't seen him play a whole lot, but that's super. he just outran the contain at the corner. Had two good blocks at the corner and just outran it.
Springfield going in front 27-6 in this ball game. Glover out on the field to try and add one more. We have 7:14 left to play. The try for the conversion point. Flags come down as he kicks it up. It is good, but there are flags down on the field. And we'll wait for the official to make the call. Springfield players pointing at McMinn Central, saying it's against them. What do you say, Jerry?
Usually when a flag comes from the back judge like that, his job is to count the players, and I just thought on the preliminary flag there, they must have had 12 defensive people there.
They're discussing the situation with the Springfield team. Now the official will tell us about it.
The illegal participation foul on the defense is refused. The point is good. The penalty will be administered on the 15th.
All right, the extra point stands, and Springfield leads 28-6. Let's take a timeout. Springfield kicks off in just a moment.
1993, and the Yellow Jackets have made it to the state playoffs again. Hi, this is Keith Schultz here at Delight Products, General Manager. We're involved with the local community as often as we can, and the Yellow Jackets are something we're particularly proud of. Last year we provided some of the coverage during the playoff games, and this year we're very pleased to be part of it again. We're expecting the Yellow Jackets to go very far, maybe all the way to the state championship this year. We're going to be with you all the way. Go Jackets!
While the Yellow Jackets are getting ready to kick off, I want to take just a moment to again thank Wayne Thaxton, our camera operator, for the outstanding job he has done this year, helping us cover Yellow Jacket football on cable TV, in the rain, in the wind, in the cold, in the heat. We've been able to depend on Wayne Thaxton, and believe me, when you're trying to put together cable television coverage, you've got to have a good cameraman, and Wayne Thaxton's done a great job. Kenneth Hawkins on the stat sheet, the official statistician for the team, and he has also done an outstanding job keeping up with the stats, and he's had a lot of stats to keep up with two Springfield players going over 1,000 yards rushing this year. Of course, Chico Gardner, Mr. Football, and David Johnson out of the fullback spot. Two backs over 1,000 yards. It gives you a lot of stats to keep up with, doesn't it?
It sure does. Cinderella story, and I just enjoyed watching them play and represent Springfield today. It's everybody should be happy and proud of these young men.
Absolutely. Those comments from Jerry Pearson, former head coach of the Yellow Jackets, former head coach at Dixon. The kickoff goes to the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20, where McMinn Central will take over 1st and 10 after this timeout. As the Springfield Yellow Jackets wrap up the 3A state championship, enjoy pizza from Domino's Pizza. Give them a call right now, 384-2100 for free delivery. Domino's Pizza.
Patricia Searcy Realty and Auctions invite you to stop by their office at 2109 Park Plaza Drive in Springfield for all your real estate needs. If you have any questions, please feel free to call any of our friendly real estate professionals. Patricia Searcy Realty and Auctions, providing you the service you deserve.
Congratulations, Yellow Jackets, on a great football season, and good luck in the Clinic Bowl from everyone at Patricia Searcy Realty and Auctions. Picking up this championship game, we're going to pick up action in the fourth quarter. The Springfield defense has held McMinn Central and now is forcing McMinn Central into punt formation. Springfield leads 28-6. We appreciate all of the sponsors that have been with us throughout the season for cable television coverage. Now flags come down both sides of the field. 4th down and about 19 for McMinn Central. So we've got 2 penalty flags down, and it looks like we are going to have offsides against Springfield as the Jackets are thinking about blocking another one. And first penalty of the ball game against the Yellow Jackets. That's one thing we haven't talked about. Springfield has been penalty free for the most part.
Yeah, and it really shows in a big football game like this. If you can play without fumbles, you can play without penalties. You're going to win most of your games in a clinic ball.
Low snap, bad punt. Ball is going to take a good Charger bounce from the 35 on up to about the 39. Timeout on the field. Springfield leads 28-6. Back in a moment.
Beauty, quality, elegance, comfort, craftsmanship. The Stewart Williams Company of Springfield would like to be your furniture store. We offer quality name brands like Athens, Riverside, and England Corsair, all at competitive prices. Come by today and browse through our tremendous selection. We offer free setup and delivery, and we finance our own accounts. The Stewart Williams Company, Springfield's furniture store.
Because of time limitations, we're going to pick up this 3A championship game with just over a minute remaining. McMinn Central has just been penalized for a personal foul. 4th down coming up for the Chargers. Minute 18 left in the ball game, and the Chargers going for it. 4th down and long. 2 wideouts to the left, 1 to the right. 1 setback. Quarterback back to throw, has a little time. Down the middle, pass is intercepted. LeBron Williams, 45, 40, 35, and goes down, holding on to the ball with both hands. And now, with 54 seconds left, the Yellow Jackets are beginning to feel like that championship is going to Springfield. Springfield leading 28-6 in a ball game. And over on the far side of the field, the supporters that have been with this football team throughout the year are beginning to celebrate with the gold and white shakers in the air. Well, a state championship, you don't get an opportunity to even play for one many times, and now Springfield is about to win one in football.
Yeah, it's a great feeling. You just can't describe it. All they have to do now is play about 2 plays right here and keep their cool and don't get anybody hurt.
Tyrone Gerard with the ball. Ball will be placed down at the 36, loss on the play. More players coming into the ball game. Coach Randy Thomas wanting everybody to have a chance to get on this field. Let's enjoy the state championship from the field with 4 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, it's over!
And the end of the game is last 3A champion, the Yellow Jackets from Springfield.
To 6, your final score as the Springfield Yellow Jackets win the 3A state championship game here in the Clinic Bowl. And the McMinn Central players out there shaking hands with the Yellow Jacket players. A nice show of sportsmanship on the part of both teams.
That's a great thing about this Clinic Bowl. They play hard. They go after each other for 4 quarters. When it's over, they all meet each other, and a lot of them are going to meet these young men later on in life down the road, and they'll replay this game for the rest of their life.
Gold shakers in the air as the celebration is on in Springfield and Robertson County. The Springfield Yellow Jackets are state champions in the 3A division, winning in this Clinic Bowl 28-6, your final score. A very exciting moment, one of the best of a lifetime. We'll take a moment and reflect on this victory. Down on the field, Coach Randy Thomas, the team, the coaches, enjoying this championship.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, if you will direct your attention to the center of the field, is Lisa Austin and Mr. Randy Wilmore, the co-chairs of the 1993 Clinic Bowl. Mr. Ronnie Carter, the executive director of the TSSAA, and James S. D'Agostino, the president and chief executive officer of American General Life and Accident Insurance Company, will present the trophies for this 3A championship game. We'll begin with the naming of the most valuable players in this game. For the offense, the outstanding player goes to number 15, Gerald Summers of Springfield.
Gerald Summers receiving the Most Valuable Player Award. And Coach Pearson, your thoughts about Gerald Summers?
I was hoping he'd get it. He certainly deserves it, and he's the guy that's led this team all year, so it's a great honor for him, and I know he'll cherish this.
And he's coming back next year, just a junior.
That's exactly right. It's great that he's coming back, but it puts a monkey on his back. He's got a lot of pressure on him.
Back to the field again.
And the trophy for the outstanding defensive player of this Class 3A game goes to number 32 of McMinn Central, Mike Johnson.
Well, we talked about him throughout the game. He is an outstanding defensive player. Mike Johnson, 180-pound junior, heading out on the field. He also is coming back for his team. Two excellent choices, I'd say.
Yeah, I would say so, too. He's very well deserving, and you couldn't give it to one Springfield player if you gave it. You'd have to give it to the team because it's a great defensive effort.
Absolutely.
And taking center stage, the winning coach from the Yellow Jackets, Coach Randy Thomas.
Coach Randy Thomas receiving his trophy. I'm sure that made Gene Beck happy to present that trophy. Now the state championship trophy to the Yellow Jacket team. What a great Saturday afternoon to be at Dudley Field if you were from Springfield and Robertson County. Certainly a moment that these young men will remember for a long time. The coaches will remember, and the community as well.
They sure will. It's a plus in every aspect, and I'm looking forward to watching them play again for next year.
All right. Coach Jerry Pearson, thank you so much for being with us today. We have enjoyed so much having you here and having your comments on the game and enjoying this Clinic Bowl with us, and we appreciate your help very much.
My pleasure, Walter. I've enjoyed working with you. You made it easy.
We'll take a look at Kenneth Hawkins' stat sheet now as we get ready to wrap it up. Springfield scoring 6 points in the second, 13 in the third, and 9 in the fourth. McMinn Central with their only 6 points coming in the first quarter, 28-6 your final score. Final stats, Springfield 10 first downs. McMinn Central had 4. Springfield had 1 first down passing, 8 rushing, 1 by penalty. McMinn Central 4 first downs, 3 passing, 1 rushing. Number of passes attempted, 9 by Springfield, completing 2 for 17 yards and had 1 intercepted. McMinn Central attempted 11 passes, completed 4 for 112 yards, 1 touchdown, and had 1 intercepted. That, of course, an 80-yard touchdown pass play for their only score of the game. Stats, Chico Gardner, Mr. Football, 3A division, had 15 carries, 51 yards, 1 touchdown. David Johnson, 14 carries, 39 yards. LeBron Williams, 8 carries, 16 yards, and 1 touchdown. Gerald Summers, most valuable player, 6 carries, 75 yards, 1 touchdown. Rushing for McMinn Central, number 25, Cooley, 9 carries, 16 yards. Passes caught, Springfield. David Johnson, 1 reception for 9. Chico Gardner, 1 catch for 8. Passes caught for the Chargers, 1 reception by number 8, Dion Miller, 80 yards and 1 touchdown. Also 2 receptions in the ball game by Carl Wenzel, 2 receptions for 22 yards. Your final score, Springfield 28 and McMinn Central 6 in this 3A state championship game. The employees of CEI Company Limited realize the importance of teamwork in accomplishing your goals, both in business and in athletics. The proper personnel, the proper equipment, and a readiness to compete in a very competitive arena are important in being a winner. Knowing this, the employees of CEI would like to wish the athletic teams of Robertson County the very best this season. The growth of our CEI family has brought employment to an increasing number of Robertson County residents this past year, and we look forward to continued future growth. We're watching the Springfield Yellow Jackets heading off of the field at Vanderbilt in Nashville. The 1993 3A Division state champs, the Springfield Yellow Jackets. We'd like to thank all of our sponsors for making coverage of Yellow Jacket football possible throughout the season on cable TV. We'd like to thank Coach Jerry Pearson for being with us, Wayne Thaxton and Kenneth Hawkins. This is Walter George, also thanking you for watching Yellow Jacket football on cable TV. For 28 for a first down. Good play by Brandon Derrick, the quarterback. Carl Wenzel makes the catch. But a good play to get free to throw the ball.
Yeah, he did a great job of faking the throw to get Springfield rusher on his toes and then got around him. They've got to plant, stay on the ground, but just get their arms up when they rush his passer. He's a pretty shrewd little operator.
2.5 minutes left in the first half. Split into the left, wing to the right. Ball. There's the veer. Quarterback keeps. And running it to the left side has been a little better for him on that play than running it to the right.
Well, he's running to the split inside there, to the weak side, and probably it's going to be a better play to the split.
Yellow Jacket football, 2 minutes exactly left. First half. Halftime is coming up. Order your large pizza, 3 toppings, 2-liter Coke, and twisty bread. $11.99 on special plus tax at Domino's Pizza. Call 384-2100 for your pizza now. Here's the pass down the near side of the field. It is incomplete.